그래서 시험을 레바논 거로다.
So the scientist answered that it seems this is possible that the mind can have influence on the body, but it cannot have not, because according to science, the brain and neuron, the workings of the neuron is
You see, they are sort of thinking a little bit fixed. So you see, their attitude is something like a little bit authoritarian. You should not that. Nowadays, some brain specialists, now they more or less they accept. There is some separate phenomena which we call mind. Just training that change our brain, impact on our brain. Actually, some new cells multiply through certain sort of mental training. So now begin little sort of the skeptical attitude. Whether mind is entirely, purely some kind of energy come from brain, or there could be some different element that we call mind. So as if we need, in science field, further investigation. Then also, the last few decades, there are a number of cases, person who passed it, who at the time of death, they clinically dead because heart beating stopped. So blood circulation in brain stopped. Then within short period, brain died. But then the body still remains very fresh. And in some cases, before death, because of a long period of illness, very weak, physically very weak. And after death, during the time, the body still remain fresh. So body even become looks like more healthier. That actually used to happen few occasions. So the period, now even just, I think last month, see few occasions, person who passed away, but next 2 weeks or 18 days remain body very fresh. Then a few years ago, another practitioner passed away, then his body remained very fresh next I think again, almost 3 weeks. So at that time, I sent some people, some clinical people with certain equipment, and went there and put on the wire on the dead body's head, and then test my weight in a signal. So we communicate with some scientists in America. So you see, a little strange phenomena. Now there. We have to scientifically have to find answer, explanation. So still no explanation. Now from the Buddhist or those non-theistic religious viewpoint, the chit or mind, essentially something independent from this body. Grosser level of mind, of course, entirely depend on brain, but more subtler, more independent, like that. So now the real sort of basis of designation of sentient being is continuation of mind. So now the real answer, whether there is beginning or not about self, we must investigate whether there is beginning or not about mind. because mind or subtle mind is the fundamental basis of the designation of self. So now the question, mind, obviously, we experience changing due to certain sort of cause, certain sort of condition, always changing. Our views always changing. For example, through education, our mind, even you see, day by day changing, like that. And through experience, through environment influence, our mind changing. And obviously, sometimes a very happy moment, sometimes a very, very unhappy mood. So there's obvious sort of indication of changing of mind. So this, any phenomena which is changing, there must be causes. Cause, two causes. Substantial cause, any corporate cause.
Contributing factor.
Contributive, what's the day? Look.
These two causes are called substantial cause and contributing factor.
So the substantial cause means a phenomena which eventually transform the result. So the physical thing, the cause, one physical thing, which like the, clay sort of, article, the substantial cause must be clay. Clay then transformed into a cup. Like thing made by gold. The substance must be gold. Then, due to other condition, its shape change. So you see but the substance must be same continuation. So similarly, as I mentioned earlier, this physical substance cause the same sort of physical, same particle. This body also is a company because of the composition of the atoms. So these continuation must be same sort of nature. So mind, formless, just mere experience or cognitive. So its substantial cause must be same quality. So if mind comes from non-mind, then the substantial cause is completely different. Mindless particle never be substantial cause of mind. So therefore, that's the Buddhism and also Jainism, I think that's their explanation. Mind, the subtle mind, is something independent from this body. So its own causes and conditions, its own sort of continuation must be there. So logically, if mind produced by non-mind, then mind beginning there. But mind must come from previous mind, so no beginning. Then further question, why it happened? Nature. Answer is nature. Heat is there, and air there. Why? Nature. So there's Buddhist way, Buddhist logic, say, this is the four way of investigation. One, nature. Then with nature, certain there. Kasore. Shuniji.
So the four principles are, the first one is that of nature.
Get the
first one is nature, and then the second one is relativity.
Super charge.
And the third is that of function. Function.